So we are going to talk a little bit about what essential oils are and where they come from and the history of them and what makes them unique. So an essential oil is an aromatic liquid that is found within shrubs, flowers, trees or roots, bushes, resins, and seeds. Different plants, the oil comes in different parts. It is considered the lifeblood of the plant, or like the plant's immune system. And it's what the plant uses to fight off pathogens and fungi and viruses. And they are really interesting. Essential oils have really tiny molecules, so they are small enough to penetrate our skin and get into our bloodstream, which is really amazing. Now, the history of essential oils. A lot of times when people hear essential oils, they think of New Age. And it is actually, essential oils and plant medicine were man's first medicine. Modern meds and pharmaceuticals, those are actually truly the New Age. They have only been around for a couple of 100 years, where essential oils and plant medicines have been around since the beginning of time. There's many biblical references to the use of essential oils. They were used for anointing and healing the sick. We know frankincense and myrrh was given to baby Jesus. And during biblical times, frankincense was regarded and more valuable than gold. There is Egyptian papyruses dating back thousands of years that describe essential oils and distillation process. And one really interesting note that I have found is that in 1992 they opened up King Tut's tomb, and they found it was either 2 or 3 big vats of essential oils in King Tut's tomb. And it's really interesting to think that the Egyptians buried their dead with their most valuable possessions. A lot of times it was gold and silver and precious gemstones and jewels. And just the fact that they buried King Tut with essential oils just shows how valuable those oils were considered at that time. Now, some unique things about essential oils. So essential oils still have living properties after distillation. I like to think about this like a tomato from your garden. If you go and pick a tomato from your garden and you eat it, that tomato is still alive. It still has living properties in it. If you were to cook it for a long period of time, then those living properties would die off. Now, a good therapeutic essential oil has living properties still in it. Essential oils are different from herbs. So herbs must be dried, and then you must ingest them and digest them, and then they are absorbed into your bloodstream. Now, some people don't have the healthiest digestive system, so depending on your health, you may not get all the benefits from taking an herb, where essential oil molecules, like I talked about, are super tiny, and they can travel into our cells and through our bloodstream very quickly. We don't need our digestive system to break it down. We don't need enzymes and those things. So none of that is needed, which is really great. So everyone can really benefit from essential oils. And then another really cool thing is that essential oils are super duper concentrated. So one thing I found when researching was that 1 drop of peppermint essential oil is equal to about 24 cups of peppermint tea. So that's pretty amazing. They're really effective. A lot of times people look at these little bottles and they think, oh my goodness, but they're really concentrated. And you know, I just like to think of essential oils as God's natural medicine. He made plants for us to use, and I believe He knew what He was doing. So there's just a few interesting facts about what an essential oil is and the history of essential oils. Thanks, guys.